prepárense para ir a los baños a la izquierda y la de...
State College's May 2025 Commencement exercises. I'm Dr. John Puchko, and I'm honored to serve as president of Dalton State. Thank you to Dalton Winfield Community Band for participating in our ceremonies and for the inspiring procession. Now, Dalton High School Junior ROTC will present the colors, and the Dalton State Songbirds will lead us in the national anthem. Please stand as you are able. It also is traditional to remove your headgear and place your hand over your heart. Veterans may stand in position of attention. You may be seated. Honored guests, faculty and staff, family members, and most especially members of the 2025 graduating class, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to commencement ceremonies at Dalton State College. I would like to introduce the other members of the stage party. Please hold your applause until all the members have been introduced. Stage party members, please stand as I call your name. I will start with members of the college's executive cabinet. Dr. Gina Curtulis-Tartar, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Jody Johnson, Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management. Mr. David Lasico, Vice President for Fiscal Affairs. Dr. Kate Bain, Vice President for Marketing, Communications, and Workforce Development. Ms. Lori McCarty, Assistant Vice President for Human Resources. Our academic deans, Dr. Jamie Connors, Interim Dean of the Wright School of Business. Dr. Marina Smitherman, Interim Dean of the School of Health Professions. Dr. Sharon Hickson, Dean of the School of Education. Dr. Randall Griffiths, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences. And finally, some special guests, Annalee Harlan Sams, Mayor of Dalton, this afternoon's speaker. Fernanda Hurtado Cruz, a BBA in Management graduate, and this afternoon's student speaker. Dr. Forrest Blackburn, Associate Professor of Spanish, Director of our PACE program, and the reader for our ceremony. Dr. Bryn Monroe, Assistant Vice President for Enrollment Management. Dr. Susan West, Chair of the Department of Allied Health and Social Work, and Director and Professor of Radiologic Technology, and as the senior most faculty member present this afternoon, Dr. West is also serving as today's standard bearer. Laura Alton Swindell, President of Dalton State's Alumni Association, the Society of 63, and a 2020 Dalton State graduate. Patton Picard, SGA President and student in our Bachelor's of Applied Science and Engineering Technology degree program. I would also like to ask Dr. Jamie Hall, Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, and Dr. Elizabeth Hutchins, Assistant Provost and Assistant Vice President for Student Success, who led the students into the arena this evening to stand and be recognized. Thank you all. Graduates, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, I extend our heartiest congratulations to each of you. We are all proud of your dedication, perseverance, and accomplishments in reaching this goal in your educational journey, and we look forward to your future achievements as you enter your professional career or prepare for further study. You are the most important group here today, and we truly celebrate with you and for you. No matter what the future holds for you, the education you received at Dalton State will be a powerful asset, and no one can take that from you. What you have earned has prepared you for the next step in your life. You are joining tens of thousands of other Dalton State graduates who have gone on to productive and rewarding lives, and in the process have improved the quality of life in their communities. Congratulations on a job well done. And I now invite Pat Picard to bring remarks on behalf of the Student Government Association. Pat.
Good evening. I'm Pat Picard, your Dalton State SGA President for the 2024 to 2025 academic year. To the esteemed faculty, dedicated staff, advisors, mentors, loved ones, honored guests, and especially my fellow students. Tonight, we celebrate a huge achievement, the graduation of Dalton State College's class of 2025. This moment reflects your incredible hard work, dedication, and grit. Each of you has faced challenges head-on, grown immensely, and shaped a future full of potential. Think back to the memories and friendships made here, from those late-night study sessions fueled by caffeine to the roar of support at Roadrunner games. Every experience has shaped who you are today. The bonds you've created with peers, professors, and the mentors are lasting connections. They'll be a source of support and inspiration as you move forward. As you step into this next chapter, remember that learning never ends. Embrace every opportunity with an open mind and a brave heart. The world is eager for your unique contributions, and I'm confident you'll make a real impact. The lessons you've learned and the friendships you've made at Dalton State will be the bedrock of your future. Dalton State has equipped you with the tools to succeed. Now it's your turn to take that knowledge and make a difference. Whether you stay local or explore new horizons, carry the spirit of Dalton State with you. From the Dalton State Student Government Association, a massive congratulations to the class of 2025. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Patton. Our next speaker this afternoon is Mayor Annalee Harlan Sams. Mayor Sams.
Good afternoon. I'm so pleased to be here with each of you today. I bring greetings from the city of Dalton, to our esteemed faculty, staff, and trustees of Dalton State College, proud family members, many of you are here today, and that's so exciting to see. And most importantly, to you, the graduates of the Wright School of Business and the School of Health Professions for spring of 2025. I'm so pleased to be here to celebrate with you and share my enthusiasm for your accomplishments. And I think that this room is filled with a lot of pride for each of you and your success. And looking around, it is evident to see the positive impact you each have had on one another, of your circles of support have most certainly had on each of you. I feel confident your loved ones and support teams have been the source of energy when you've needed a recharge, reassurance when you have been in doubt, and above all, have provided each of you with steadfast encouragement. Remember those things. What they have demonstrated to you and you to one another are necessary components that shape a positive culture. And in today's world, that could not be more important. As seniors graduating this afternoon, you have established relationship with peers and professors. You have mastered subject matter content and prepared for employment in your field of study. Many of you are preparing for competency examinations that will yield credentials that will allow you to serve in our healthcare community. And all of you have impacted the culture of Dalton State College for the better. And this makes each of you influencers of the culture around you. Today, I would like to challenge each of you to carry forward the positive culture from your households, your cohorts, and the community at Dalton State College into your respective work worlds. As you each embark on the professional opportunities ahead, I ask you to closely examine how you can best be of value, of support, and helpful in general to those around you. Graduates, you have the potential to have tremendous impact on your professions, your peers, and your communities. I encourage you to take great care with your opportunity of influence and shape our culture for the better. I wish each of you every success, and again, congratulations to each of you on your outstanding accomplishment. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Sams, and it is now my pleasure to introduce Fernanda Hurtado Cruz, who will give this afternoon's student commencement address. Fernanda.
Good evening, graduates, faculty, family, and my fellow staff. As we stand here today, moments away from receiving our diplomas, there is one thing that has been constant in our college career: music. Music accompanied us as we walked to class, played softly in the background as we studied late into the night, and provided the soundtrack to most of our cherished college memories. So it only feels right that we end this chapter of our lives with music as well. Don't worry, I won't be singing. But I will be reading lyrics from a song many of you probably know. So, as Hannah Montana says, I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. Those words perfectly capture the essence of today. We always knew this moment would arrive, yet standing here now, it feels surreal. The journey to this point has been filled with late night study sessions, early morning classes, laughter, friendships, and moments of self-doubt. But through it all, we have persevered, and because of this journey, our destination means so much more. Dalton State has been more than just a college. It has been a place of growth, a stepping stone that has brought us closer to our dreams. Here, we have been challenged, inspired, and equipped with the tools we need to take our next steps, whether that is into the workforce or to further academic pursuits. This institution has believed in us, nurtured our ambitions, and prepared us for the road ahead. Along the way, we've made memories that only Dalton State students will understand. like going to Pope Student Center and saying we were going to do homework, but somehow that turned into a Chick-fil-A run, which turned into a group hangout, which somehow turned into making new friends. But don't worry, homework did get done, eventually. And who could forget food for finals? The best memories came from those long study sessions when everyone is finishing up their semester and helping each other study for exams. It was in those moments that you saw the real heart of Dalton State. It was students lifting each other up. I'm also starting to notice a trend here. Aside from the music accompanying us, there was food. So shout out to the Roadrunner Cafe and the food trucks on campus. You made sure we ate, literally. Also, let's be real, sometimes a nap in between classes was essential. Whether it was a power nap in your car or finding that one perfect corner in the library, we all understood. Oh, and can't forget that feeling when you showed up to your exam and saw everyone pull out a calculator, only to realize you forgot yours. A special shout out to the Math and Science Learning Center for saving us more times than we can count. As we reflect on all that brought us here, I hope we also take time to remember the professors and mentors who pushed us, believed in us, and stood by us even when we doubted ourselves. Their dedication shaped our experiences and will continue to influence our paths long after we leave this campus. And of course, let us never forget the family and friends sitting here today. Those who cheered us on when things got tough, who celebrated our small wins, and who reminded us why we started. Your presence means everything. A nuestras familias y amistades, gracias por cada sacrificio, por su amor y por creer en nosotros desde el principio. Este logro también es suyo. And while we're taking this moment to recognize others, let's not forget to celebrate ourselves. Today is not just about a diploma. It's about the growth, the strength, the courage it took to get here. For me, this day carries an even deeper weight. Today marks 2 weeks since my grandmother, who helped raise me and was one of my biggest supporters, passed away. One thing she never let me forget and said multiple times was, don't forget who you're doing it for. And so I remind us today, remember your cheerleaders, remember your support systems, but most importantly, remember who you're doing it for, and that's for you. Do it for them, yes, but do it most importantly for you. I know my grandma's looking down and saying you did it, so here I am telling you that you did it. Dalton State has been our home, our community, and our foundation. But as Roadrunners, we are built to move forward, to chase our goals, and to embrace the next adventure that awaits us. We are taught to run boldly and to live boldly. As we leave this campus and set off to new paths, let's carry with us the truth that once a Roadrunner, always a Roadrunner. The spirit of Dalton State will continue to guide us, encouraging us to aim higher, lift each other up, and remain lifelong learners. Thank you, Dalton State, for shaping our journey, and thanks, Hannah Montana, for reminding us that we always knew this moment would come, and we'd be standing one by one, and we have the future in our hands. So, Dalton State, thank you for shaping that journey. And thanks, Hannah Montana, for the lyrics that perfectly capture our Dalton State story. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Mayor Sams and Fernanda, for your inspirational words. Guests, I am sure that you noticed as the students entered the arena that they were led by a fellow student who carried a banner known as a gonfalon with the name of the school on it. These students were selected by each of the schools based on criteria that included excellent GPA, leadership quality, and community service. The following students received that honor. Students, please rise when I call your name, and please hold your applause until both names are read so that each student can be recognized. For the Wright School of Business, Lauren Oliver, Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting. School of Health Professions, Mackenzie Manley, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. You may be seated. Thank you. All graduates this afternoon have brought honor to themselves, to this institution, and to you, their families and friends, through their efforts to complete the requirements for their degrees and certificates. However, Some have exceeded the minimum requirements and have earned recognition as honor graduates. I would like to call your attention to the honor graduates listed in the program. Students graduating with the highest honors, or summa cum laude, for degree students, and with excellence for certificate students have earned an A in every course taken at Dalton State College. That is a perfect 4.0 on the 4-point scale. Those graduating with high honors, or magna cum laude, for degree students and with distinction for certificate students have maintained a grade point average of 3.75 or higher. Those graduating with honors, cum laude, for degree students and with merit for certificate graduates have maintained a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. The diplomas and certificates of these graduates are imprinted with the appropriate honor designations, and honor graduates were awarded silver honors cords in recognition of their achievement. In addition to the silver honor cord, other students have received additional cords that represent specific honor societies. Each honor society is identified by a particular color, or in some cases, with a medallion. To assist in identifying the individual society for which the student received his or her honor, I would direct you to today's program for a complete listing. And now it is time to present the candidates of the Dalton State College graduating class of 2025. Will the candidates for certificates please rise? Will the candidates for Associate of Applied Science degree please rise? Will the candidates for the Associate of Science degree please rise? Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the Wright School of Business please rise? Will the candidates for the Associate of Science in Nursing degree please rise? Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the School of Health Professions please rise? President Fuchko, it is my privilege and pleasure on behalf of the faculty and staff of Dalton State College to present to you these candidates. They have completed all the requirements for their respective degrees and they have been approved by the faculty. I present them to you for the confirmation of their degrees and certificates.
By the power and authority vested in me by the state of Georgia and the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Dalton State College who prescribe the academic requirements, and as president of Dalton State College, I solemnly and publicly confer upon each of you the degrees that you have earned as certified by the Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management and approved by the faculty, with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges appertaining thereto.
Each graduate has friends and family present who wish to hear the reading of the graduate's name. So friends and families, please go ahead and make some noise to support your graduate, but please quickly finish so that we can share the name of the next graduate and their family and friends can hear their name. Graduates listed in the printed program but unable to attend this afternoon receive their diplomas in absentia. Dr. Fuchko will now award the diplomas.
The following individuals will now be awarded certificates. Lisbeth Alvarez. Haley Ruth Kreider. Jacqueline Hernandez. Jemiah Chanel Houston, with merit. Krista Lynn Ledford. Jasmine Rodriguez. Tanisha Galilea Rodriguez. The following individuals will now be awarded Associate of Applied Science degrees. Lacey Allison Bell, magna cum laude. Leslie Boteo Paz. Savannah Josephine Brunette, cum laude. Andrea Casas, cum laude. Ariel Madison Cash. Jennifer Elizabeth Chauveria. Savannah Clark, cum laude. Charles L. Davis. Riley Lee Davis, cum laude. Eden Summer Fouts. Kinsey Brooke Henderson, cum laude. Litzy H. Lopez. Micah Samuel Manley. Eliel Nahera Armenta. Tam Nguyen. Casey Dawn Patterson, magna cum laude. Lark Ansley Reese, cum laude. Josue Reynoso Bautista. Estefany Sanchez. Susan Nan Sills. Brooklyn Mackenzie Waite, cum laude. Katie Dawn Weaver. The following individuals will now be awarded Associate of Science in Nursing degrees. Brooke Lindsay Alvarez. Tabitha Linnell Anderson, cum laude. Madeline Jane Babb. Casey B. Baldridge. Jose Luis Becerra Rodriguez. Julie Tiffany Bowling. Hannah Brooks, cum laude. Yesenia Canedo, cum laude. Jasmine Mariko Carter, summa cum laude. Brianna Nicole Darnell. Victor Q. Dixon Williams. McKaylin Cheyenne Dover. Memphis Nicole Dewson. Molly Ann Duncan, cum laude. Michelle Garcia, magna cum laude. Maisie Ray Goebel, cum laude. Harley M. Holder. Kenley Marie Howard. Alexandrea de Huerta, cum laude. Kayla Allison Irian, magna cum laude. Maisie Grace Johnson. Cassidy Hope Lawrence, cum laude. Kinsley Grace Long. Brittany Lopez Alvarez, cum laude. Madison Renee Mayton, cum laude. Stephanie Rena McLeod. Lindsay Russell Morris, cum laude. Cynthia Crystal Perez. Tracy Potts, magna cum laude. Krishanda Janelle Reyes, cum laude. Alyssa Ann Roberts, cum laude. Madeline Grace Romero. J.C. Ryan, cum laude. Stephanie Saavedra, cum laude. Brittany Tierra Shoemaker. Megan Luann Strickland. Lindsay Thomas. Ava Van Doren. Elizabeth Villegas Huerta. Becky L. Walters. Christine Michelle Waters, cum laude. Alexis Kiera Williams, cum laude. The following individuals will now be awarded associate degrees. Isabella Allen, cum laude. Ethan Alexander Cloud. Brenda Cruz. Autumn Brooke Estes, magna cum laude. Carla Hernandez Estrada. Brady Kyle Jacobs. Nicole Margarita Landaverde. Courtney Sisk. Mary Ashley Trejo, Mary Ashley Trejo Navarrete. The following individuals will now be awarded bachelor degrees from the Wright School of Business. Lauren Elizabeth Oliver, magna cum laude. Natalie Elise Aguilar. Cesar Alcantar Vasquez. Jennifer Alfonso, cum laude. Jose Alberto Alvarado Alvarado. Edwin Andrade, magna cum laude. Addison Lester Baker, magna cum laude. David C. Beeson, cum laude. Jack Michael Brown. Eduardo Catalan. Luis Fernando Coronado. Zaya Kennedy Latrell Davidson, cum laude. Hannah Lynn Dinkins. Justin Knox Inslee. Carlos R. Falcon, magna cum laude. William Bryson Farmer. Austin Graham Gallman. Juan Pablo Gomez Martinez. Jet Abram Harrison. R. Guy Hartline III, cum laude. Diana Lisette Hernandez. Jennifer Lynn Hernandez, cum laude. Fernanda Hurtado Cruz. Mason Jenkins. Alexander Jimenez, cum laude. Dalia Landeros. Pamela Morataya. Catherine Alexi Mudrick, cum laude. Natalie Nunez. Mariana Pacheco. Karina Paez Guerrero, cum laude. Kobe Paniagua. Raj Patel. Diana Gabriela Piñón. Tatum Exandria Poe, magna cum laude. Alondra Ponce. Noemi Ramirez Raimundo. Jurgen Ramirez Benavides. Jacob Whitaker Roach. Autumn Tinley Rowe. Finian Stroop, cum laude. Kelsey P. Sullivan, magna cum laude. William Garrett Threadgill. Mackenzie N. Tisdale, cum laude. Alan Marcelo Viniegra. Amelia Brianne Whitener. Yair Zapata. The following individuals will now be awarded bachelor degrees from the School of Health Professions. Mackenzie Bryant Manley, cum laude. Kaylin Grace Baker. Noah Anders Bartonfield. Mackenzie Taylor Bettis, cum laude. Jonathan Bowman. Heather Dawn Bridges, magna cum laude. Sydney Brown, summa cum laude. Anaya Elliott, cum laude. Alexis Fleet, cum laude. Jessica Cortland Garrett. Guadalupe Gomez, magna cum laude. Sylvie Lawrence Gregg. Jaren Marie Harper, summa cum laude. Emily Grace Hawkins, cum laude. Brian Jacobo Villalobos, cum laude. Emma Mackenzie Johnson. Kenya Martinez Gasca. Catherine Michelle Maynard. Anna Caroline McKegg, cum laude. Diana Cristina Miramonte Saldana. Gracie Elizabeth Moody, cum laude. Karen Nunez, magna cum laude. Diana Olivo. Miriam Noemi Orellana Marcos. Cristal Paez. Víctor Hugo Patino, cum laude. Jordan Elizabeth Paul, summa cum laude. Gregory N. Payne. Leslie Pineda, cum laude. Jocelyn Rebollar. Brandon Regalado. Noemi Reynoso. Samantha Ray Richard. Christina LaShawn Ringer, magna cum laude. Gabriela Rosillo. Stephanie Santillan. Maria Fernanda Sierra, cum laude. Blake W. Taylor, magna cum laude. Erica N. Tutt, cum laude. Lisa Joy Van Dyke. Chloe Rose Waller. Colton D. Wright. Flor Maria Zuniga Montiel.
Please join me in recognizing the 2025 graduates of Dalton State College. Graduates, as a symbol of your accomplishments at the end of the commencement into the next phase of your life, please move your tassel from right to left. Yeah. So we know commencement is a day of recognition, and first and foremost, we are recognizing those who have earned an academic credential here at Dalton State. All of us here are so proud of you and the work you have done to get to this point. Your achievements will echo not only through the course of your own life, but that of your family for generations to come. Congratulations. While each of our guests likely knows their own graduate story, I would like to collectively acquaint all of you with a little bit about our graduates. So, we're going to go through a little exercise. And graduates, if you are a member of the following group, please stand to be recognized and then sit back down after being recognized. It's very easy. If you're related to another Dalton State graduate from any other year, please stand. All right. You may be seated. If you played intercollegiate athletics at Dalton State, please stand. Wonderful. Please be seated. If you are a member of the Dalton State Student Government or served in a student leadership role, please stand. Please be seated. If you serve or have served in the United States military, please stand. Please be seated. If you graduated as a part of our honors program or with academic honors, such as cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, please stand. Please be seated. If you are the first member of your family to graduate from college, please stand. Please be seated. Finally, if you worked at some point during your time enrolled at Dalton State, please stand. Please be seated. So guests and graduates, you now understand a little better why we are so proud of these graduates and what they have achieved. I would now like to briefly recognize a few more of our important groups that are here. Dalton State has been a part of the Dalton community in Northwest Georgia for over 6 decades. Since our founding in 1963 and supported by the enduring vision of 4 local families who gave the land for the original campus, this college has benefited from the support of so many leaders over the years who have recognized that the future of our community and this region is wrapped up in the future of the people who live and work here and who study and grow at Dalton State. Leaders with names like Brown, Peoples, Bandy, Wright, such as the Wright School of Business, the same Lamar, by the way, and his late wife Ann, who is a Dalton State class of 1969 graduate, the Shaw Industries Chair in STEM and the James and Sis Brown Chair, scores of named endowed scholarships, and even the Barbara Schiffler 76 Award for Business Teaching. All of these are tangible daily reminders that we cannot do what we do without a significant level of community investment in our collective futures. Finally, we want to recognize the support of family and friends who have made this day possible. If you are a family member, so this is now exercise for all of you out there. If you are a family member of a graduating student, please stand as you are able and remain standing so that graduates, you can recognize your family members with a round of applause. Family members of graduates, please stand as you can. You may be seated. We also know we can't do this without friends and employers and others who have been helpful as supporters. So I would also ask if you are a friend, an employer, or a supporter of one of our graduating students who's out in the audience, please stand as you are able and remain standing so that your graduate can recognize you as well. Thank you, friends, employers, and supporters. You may be seated. Thank you. If you are a faculty member who taught one of these graduates, please stand as you are able and remain standing so that we can recognize you. Faculty, please. You may be seated. If you are a staff member who at one point assisted one of these students in their path to success, whether as an admissions counselor or an advisor, a financial aid professional, or a groundskeeper, please stand as you are able and remain standing so we can recognize you. Any of our staff members here? I know there's several. Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates, please give one final round of applause for all these people who have supported you throughout your time at Dalton State. Graduates, remember the joy and the excitement you feel today and hold that in your heart always. You'll always be an important part of our family at Dalton State. Now, I would like to invite the Dalton State Songbirds to come forward and sing a selection. Mrs. Laura Alton Swindell will immediately follow them and come forward to congratulate our graduates. So, Songbirds, here they come. Great, thank you.
Come the Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Laura Alton Swindell, and I am proud to serve as the founding president of Society 63, Dalton State's Alumni Association. And when I was writing down my remarks for today, I guess I was feeling a little bit nostalgic, and I wanted to share a little bit about myself, but also about how Society 63 came to be. So picture it with me, if you will. It's March of 2020. I'm a senior at Dalton State in my final semester, and I am beyond excited to graduate with my bachelor's degree in less than 2 months' time. I had just accepted a job with the United States Senate, working part-time ahead of graduation, and would begin full-time work upon officially earning my degree. But something called COVID-19 was in the news. Didn't know much about it at that point. Besides that, I felt invincible, like nothing could stop me or get in my way. But when I left Dalton State's campus for spring break, I had no idea that the world as I knew it and the plans I had prepared were about to completely go away and shut down. 5 years ago, about this time, I ultimately earned my bachelor's degree from Dalton State's Wright School of Business. But there was no graduation ceremony. No saying goodbye to the friends I made during my 4 years as a student. No celebrations with those that I loved. It honestly felt like the chapter of my life at Dalton State and my active involvement in the campus and greater Dalton community came to a crashing and abrupt stop. In all transparency, the chapter of my life felt incomplete. But I moved on because the circumstances were beyond my control. Fast forward about 2.5 years after earning my bachelor's degree, I was working at a local law firm when one of my best friends I met at Dalton State called me and asked if I would be interested in helping start up the college's first formal alumni association. I didn't know at first because I was in a pretty rough spot, both professionally and personally. I had just left and escaped an abusive marriage that left me having to pick up the pieces of my life. I hadn't been allowed to even talk to my friend who reached out about starting an alumni association. But I will be forever grateful for her call, because her call that day helped me rebuild my life, reconnect with friends I had not seen nor talked to in the last years, and ultimately landed me where I am today, working in my dream job, advocating for children and their families in Georgia, reaching what I once thought to be a far-fetched goal of earning a graduate degree from the University of Tennessee, owning and operating my own travel business as my fun side job, and truly being the happiest I've ever been. All these things would not have been possible for me without the connections and academic foundations forged during my time at Dalton State. I'm sure we all have a similar story, and we don't know where life might take us. As you all close the chapters of your lives as Dalton State students and graduate today, I know that each of you will go out into the world and do amazing work that fits your own unique calling in life. But wherever your calling takes you, know that you always have a home here at Dalton State, through Society 63 especially. Joining Society 63 is really as simple as clicking a few buttons on a website. Through a membership in Society 63, you and countless other Dalton State alumni across the country and throughout the world can stay connected and promote the success of future generations of Dalton State students, just like someone paved the way for you. Not only can you stay connected with Dalton State, but a membership in Society 63 offers unique experiences to expand your professional knowledge and give back to the community through service opportunities. Joining Society 63 is simple, and you can join at any time via the alumni page of the Dalton State website. But you'll also receive an email from the association soon with additional information about membership and how to join. Thank you all for your time this evening. And on behalf of the entire membership of Society 63, we wish you nothing but the best as you begin the new chapters of your lives, and we are incredibly proud of you all. Congratulations, Dalton State College, class of 2025.
Thank you, Laura. We will now conclude with the singing of the alma mater, led by the Dalton State Songbirds, followed by the recessional. During the recessional, the audience is requested to remain standing until the graduates have made their way out of the room. Thank you for joining us in this celebration, and have a great week. Please rise for the alma mater and recessional.
They will start. They will beat it.
Dalton State.